Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got us a special one. Toylanta 2025 exclusive, that artillery team leader, ATL25 by the Four Horsemen. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, y'all. So change the lighting up a little bit, but uh there's ATL out of the box, how it comes to you. And he's a pretty hefty figure, pretty solid. Just going over them real quick before we run down the articulation. You got the greens and the tans, the brown belt buckle or whatnot, all the pouches around all the way on this side. You got some peg holes here, here, and here, as well on his forearms and on his side hip armor, whatever you want to call it. Same on the other side. Then you got some more tans and some grays down here. Um, Looks pretty good. But we'll go ahead and run down articulation real fast. So he can look up that far, look down that far. Of course, he can't look that far down because of the beard. You got side to side motion. Uh, Actually, you got side to side at the head as well as at the base of the neck too. He can move around as well. Um, his arms can, of course, do a full 360, go out that far. Um, let's see, there is no bicep cut, but you got the bend at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. I'm sorry, swivel at the um, forearm, and then you have a little bit of movement up and down at the wrist. And see it. Same on the other side, full 360, can go out that far. Then at the elbow, you can also go back and forward, up and down or whatnot, at the elbow as far as, oh, wait a minute, that swivel at this arm seems, oh, there it goes, just popped. So you got a little swivel right there uh, at the forearm, as well as, where's the movement in this hand? Oh, going all the way around. So, and back and forth on the arm or whatnot. Uh, at the torso, of course, you got back and forth on the at the waist. No ab crunch or nothing. Uh, that belt piece is a kind of like a floating right there or whatnot. So that's an extra piece, floater or whatnot. Legs, you can kick up that far, kick back about that far. You got the bend at the knee and the swivel at the knee as well. Does he have a boot cut? Yes, he does have a boot cut. And then foot articulation up, down, and then you got the rocker. Um, Same on the other side. You can go out that far, back that far. Oh, oh, leg popped off on us. I'm not gonna talk about that. As much as I sat here and played with it, it finally just wants to pop off on me. Anyway, you gotta be careful with it. So you can bend at the leg and turn. Also, you got the boot cut right here as well, as far and as well as up and down movement there. All right. Um, that pretty much does it for his articulation. Looks pretty good. Um, did have a little bit of brown paint flaking while I was moving them around, but nothing major. I just seen a little bit, not too much or whatnot. Not like some of the figures we've had recently. Also, and I say that, and then I find two more pieces. Anyway, also he can do the splits too. Got to run that down. So he got full articulation down there as well. All right. Oh, and I did not notice that before, but thigh swivel is right there too. Okay. So that is all the articulation now. All right. So now that we got that said and done, we're gonna go ahead and put him back here, and we're gonna run down some of his accessories. So you get two masks with them, or two extra head sculpts. You get this one, uh, which I think is from the Cosmic Legion line, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. And again, this is I don't know if I said it earlier, but this is my first time um, ever getting um, Cosmic Legion or anything like this. When I'm from the Force, actually, first Four Horsemen toy period. So this is the other mask, done in a wider look. Both look more alien than anything. Uh, did not notice this before, but you can take the little plastic piece off and look inside and see the eye right there and the sculpting on the inside of that helmet. Go ahead and put that back. There we go. Don't know if we can do it with this one. Can we? Is it a no? Uh, not gonna try. I don't want to mess it up too much, so we'll set those to the side. Now, you also get a shield. So you got his riot shield, and I was playing with this earlier. I did change out this. Um, you get two of these. You actually get one that comes attached to where he can hold it in his hand, right? And it's actually two pieces. This is already in there. You have this piece that you connect to it so you can hold it, his shield, or you can attach it to one of the peg holes on his wrist with this one. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that one in, just because I like that one a lot more than him just holding it. So we'll set that to the side. You also get two shoulder pauldrons. All right. He also comes with his rifle, done in some browns and tans and greens and blacks. We'll talk about this little piece here in a little bit, but there it is. So you see it, Allah, and it comes with a peg hole on the side, and I'll show you what that's about here in a little bit. You do get two extra upper arms, so you put those on and make them change them out pretty much completely. Then you have this extra piece. Now, it's my understanding that this would attach to his back, and it would help if you had some more Cosmic Legion figures for extra hoses or something or another. So put that to the side. He also got his sidearm done in some gray and gray plastic, and look like it's painted with some silver and some blacks. So you got that, and then you got the peg hole on the side. We'll show what that's about here in a little bit. That's it on both sides. All right. You also get two sets of hands. You get two sets of hands. You get two trigger pulling hands, and you get some open hands as well. All right. Now get on to his backpack. Backpack's gonna come in a couple pieces. All right. So you got his backpack here. All right, done in green, painted in tans, browns, and blacks. All right. The ammo belt for the backpack, and that will connect to. I'm gonna go ahead and call it the BFG. So, if you're old enough, you already know what that means. Um, so this is again done. It looks like in black plastic and painted up very well in some greens and some blacks and some silvers and all that stuff. This part right here is a separate piece. Came in packaging like that. You can plug that in right here. And what you're gonna want to do is plug this into here. So once you have that plugged up, you can take this in and then plug it into the bottom of the backpack. So then you have one complete weapon systems for ATL. Set that to the side as well. Then you got this bandolier. Bandolier, or it might be a bit, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on this one. If you know, tell me in the comments or whatnot. Um, but I mean, I don't know. His chest looks a little too big for it to be there. So I guess if you take off this part, you can put this on them. So we'll set that to the side. And what else? You also have this Mace Club looking thing with this nice, if you can see, here we go. You got some kind of electrical effect going in it, some futuristic weapon like bash somebody's head in or whatnot. I don't know. Um, Again, blacks and gray. I'm sorry, blacks and greens, and then you got the electricity done in some yellow greenish effect. All right. Then you have four clear pegs right here, as you can see in my hand. All right. You got four of them, two little ones, two big ones. And that's so you can take them and uh, plug some of his weapons up on the side or on the peg holes and in the back, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and load them up. All right. So there you go. You got ATL loaded with his big artillery gun or whatnot. Um, Also, we did put them clear pegs in on the sides. One on this hip is holding up the side pistol, and then we just got the other one back here in case we want to, change it up. Didn't want to put it on both sides; it felt kind of too symmetrical, so that's why we put the one back here to give us some more options when we play with our pose or whatnot. Um, Also, if you want to with this one, you could take his rifle and you could peg it in back here onto the figure so he can have let these rounds go, and then once he need it he can also use that pistol as well, or I'm sorry, rifle as well. um Go ahead, as you can see, he got the shield right here. We'll go ahead and plug that on his arm. That's another reason why I did it this way, because he doesn't have to hold the shield this way. He can just leave it on his arm or whatnot and still take care of business or whatnot. And right now, he is pretty heavy. So, um, again, go ahead and we'll hurry to take this off real fast, along with his backpack and gun. If it unplug, come on. All right, hold on. All right, put that back right there. Um, Go ahead and look at his arms real quick. So, of course, y'all, I already showed y'all that he comes with the extra arms. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pop these off real quick. That one came up a lot looser than the other one, and that's how they unplug. Just like any other toy. And you're gonna need to unplug this part. And of course, it's a little bit. Okay. So, I'm not gonna lie or stunt with y'all. Keep it a buck. This is a little bit harder to get out. I'm probably going to have to heat it up before. I should have did that beforehand, but I didn't. Go ahead and we'll go with that or whatnot. But if you do want to change out, you would just pull his arm out like I showed you on camera, and you would just take this one and plug it in there. So go ahead and give him his other arm back on real quick so he don't look too deflected. But again, heat it up with a hair dryer. I should be able to pop that off. I'll probably do that later, just so I can see how that looks. But that peg is pretty tight in there or whatnot. So just a quick side note or whatnot. Go ahead and put that down. This video is getting long. Go ahead and put his other arm back on. Head is a lot easier to do. You can just pop that off with ease. Pop this head on. Oh, also on. Didn't have it plugged in all the way. Anyway, you got this head scope on now. Looks pretty dope. Still gets pretty good articulation out of it. All right, take that one off. That one back on. Or put that one on, I should say. And again, good articulation out of it. And makes the figure look different. I wasn't gonna open up our second figure, but being that you could do so much customization with this figure, I mean, he might get open and, you know, set with this guy right here. All right. So go ahead and of course you got your different hands that you can use. Go ahead and take out one. Oh. So we did change out one of his hands for the trigger hand. We'll put in his gun. And I think we'll go ahead and that'll be it for him for now. That looks pretty good. So while we're at this part of the, what should I call it, of the video, we'll go ahead and do a little comparison real fast and bring in Leatherneck. And let me just say those two look pretty good together. Yeah, I mean, he towers over this figure. You know, sometimes you do get a bigger G.I. Joe, but I think this is in a different scale, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. I don't know, but that's your scale, or how it will size up with your G.I. Joes. And I'm pretty much going to take this and put it in with my G.I. Joes because it just looks so good and it fits in so well. All right. So, yeah, without further ado, I say we go ahead and start to wrap this video up for the night and get to final thoughts. All right, y'all. So that about wraps it up for ATL. Solid figure. 4 Horsemen knocked it out the park. My only issue with it, and it was my fault, is the arms. Switching out to the sleeved arms. Make sure you heat them up so you can get a good grip and loosen them up and pop them so you can switch them out with ease. I did heat up most of it. I didn't heat up that part. So yeah, that's on me. I'll probably do that at a later date and time, but this video's already been long enough with all the accessories he came with, which is not an issue. That's a blessing. You get a whole bunch of accessories. You get the exclusive heads, all that stuff. So yes, this is a dope figure. And yes, I do have a second one. That was the old ladies. So I don't know what we're going to do with that one. I'll probably just keep it with this one up there on the shelf. Or I might just put him in with the G.I. Joes or open him up and just switch them up a little bit so they can roll out together or whatnot. It sized good with G.I. Joe as well. So yeah, the Euro toys, I mean, you can do anything you want with them, and he has a lot of range in him, I'll just say that much. So, all right, y'all. So that about wraps it up for the night. We're going to go ahead and call it. So, new viewers, returning viewers, I appreciate all of y'all for spending some time with us tonight, checking out this figure. And until next time, peace.